Hi, we're the K3, and this is our weekly watch list, where we watch as many K-dramas after a holiday season as we could possibly get to, and come back to you and report what we're liking, loving, and dropping. We had so many finales. It's just loaded. Like, I swear, I think we're down to like maybe 2 actual live shows anymore. But with that being said, we decided to change it up a little bit this week and do Friday, Saturday, Sunday first, because we had 4 finales and 1 new one. So we're going to go backwards and work our way through it. So let's get started. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're going to start with the new one because, hey, why not? Chocolate.
Wow. Okay,
Wow.
I watched 1 episode, but I have thoughts.
I watched 2, and boy, do I have thoughts.
I watched 4.
You're caught up.
Yeah, I am.
Where do we start?
Oh my god.
It's tropalicious.
It is so, I have to quote Drama Milk and her recap. Her recap literally was like, it's so Milo-tastic, I can't help but laugh. And that is exactly, I was like, this is absurd.
I know, which is why you feel
like it's 1982.
but it's why I love it.
Oh my god.
And then Karen, what do you think?
Well, one of the thoughts I wrote down as I was watching only episode 1 was, what is this, Cain and Abel 2?
Oh, right?
Which is a show from 2009.
Right.
Last decade with Soji Sub and Shin Hyun Jun, where they played brothers, both surgeons, you know, in a contentious relationship. I'm like, this looks really familiar. And he sends him to
What, you mean a plot got recycled?
another country to his death. And I'm just like, wow, this feels really familiar.
I don't even think I got that far in Cain and Abel because it was just so absurd I turned it off.
Yes, but Yoon K-sung and Haji Won. This is gonna be so good. And Yoo-tae-oh.
Well, here's the thing.
So when does he show up?
I pretty much, Yoo-tae-oh shows up. He's in episode 1.
He's in episode, yeah.
He's
2
just-
and 3 though are
2 or 3,
really where he's
yeah.
at.
I'm not
Oh my god.
recognizing him. He's the attorney friend.
Yes.
Duh.
Oh my god. You didn't recognize him.
No.
Karen.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, wow, he's really handsome.
Yeah.
But that
So I knew on
episode
some level.
2 with the
two-
Love Actually scene with the screen. Oh my god, that man.
But here's the thing. The second we gave him inoperable brain cancer in episode 2,
You're kidding.
I was like, wait.
Wow.
The only character that I actually want to watch is going to be dead by episode 3. I thought he actually died I thought he died on the table, so I was really surprised when he showed up with, with his beanie cap in the hospice
It
center.
is a bummer.
In the main cast. I don't know.
Well, it is a
No,
bummer.
he's dead.
Oh, I need to get caught up.
Yeah.
But yeah, Yoon K-sung. Oh, but I feel like those first 4 episodes were really just laying the groundwork, and now they're in the. I can't justify the show is ridiculous, but it's like sublime in how
God.
awesome the tropes are, and the foreign locations, and the longing, and the we were children, and like my first love, your 8-year-old first love, and then the
First love, he fed her once.
I know, and the building collapse, and like our terrible childhoods, and why is he still working at the hospital with his horrible family? I don't know. I don't care.
I think I might have to watch this just for the retro feel of it.
But I love a melodrama in the way that you guys do not. So,
True. So I say,
if you are,
enjoy.
I might get caught
I
up to
will.
4 and see how I feel about it.
I
so.
will sit back here. I
That'd be all right.
literally wrote this down. This show is too much for me. I'm only 42 minutes in, for fuck's sake.
it's so good.
I was just like, and then I was like, I need our male lead and Yoo-tae-oh to date. If that was this story, all in.
Oh, that's
Because they were like on dates in those first couple of episodes. It was
That's a great,
it was
great romance.
It was so great.
Yeah. But have you watched our show? You know the shows I've watched in 2019.
And you know what I'm gonna enjoy.
Yeah.
Please. Everyone's
So, yeah.
like you're gonna love it. I'm like, have you met me?
Yeah.
I mean,
I might stick with it for the throwback experience. I
There
don't
you
know.
go.
We'll see.
and here's
I'm
I
still a
will
question
say
mark.
this. I'm not the hugest fan of the 2 leads. So I think
Okay.
that's also, I mean, if it was, let's not kid ourselves. If it was Lee Sung-yoon, I probably would have stick it out.
Oh, yeah. I like him a lot, though.
I don't dislike him.
Yeah.
But I found Yoo-tae-oh so much more dynamic
Oh, yeah.
that it's difficult for me now to be like, yes. I don't. It was jarring for me. And Ha Ji-won is. when she's spunky, I really enjoy her. When she's playing those really softer moments, she's just too soft for me.
Yeah,
like,
it's not
just
one of my favorite female characters.
Yeah.
It's, we're in Cinderella territory here with the working
And I
multiple
think
jobs
that might
and
be
the
it.
brother that she keeps bailing out.
which is bumming me out. Secretary So is a joy, but it's a horrible character.
He's a horrible character.
It's a horrible character. And then I was reading that the writer is from Uncontrollably Fond.
Yes.
And so I didn't watch Uncontrollably Fond, but I watched the rage about Uncontrollably Fond, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh no, yeah, I'm fully expecting another person to die by the end of this, but I just love this ridiculous emotional ride. So far I'm all in.
Excellent.
Yes.
I may go a little further. We'll see.
There you go.
I will not. I feel I've done my due diligence. I have watched. And I will move on.
You're rejected.
Thank you.
All right.
But I appreciate that you all enjoy it.
Yeah.
Now we're into our finales. So,
Ooh, so many.
So many. We had Leverage that wrapped up. I still have yet to binge watch. I keep meaning to, and it hasn't happened.
I'm behind on that one.
Okay.
But I think what I'm going to do is watch it with Woman of 9.9 billion because we will get to that in a moment. But I think I need the levity of Leverage.
That's a brilliant
to counter
idea.
the darkness,
Like
cruelty.
a companion watch.
Or just a don't
Just
go
a-
to bed
it's
with
a-
nightmares.
A palate
Yes.
cleanser, so to speak.
Yeah, so that's my strategy. I'm going to watch the two of them together.
That's
I don't.
That's a good plan.
That is
Yeah,
a good.
I
That's
think so.
I understand that plan.
Yeah.
I might have to utilize that plan if I stick with the 9.9 billion.
Oh, I'm curious.
I know.
When we get there.
Again,
More in a minute.
Again, stay tuned. Okay, and you know what? I didn't finish it. I lied. I was getting all excited, but alas, I did not. What happened with My Country?
You didn't finish it?
You didn't finish it? I got spoiled on Twitter, so I know what happened, but I didn't watch it because I sat in front of my TV and I was poised and ready to hit play, and I'm like, do I have 3 hours of angst to give this show?
I would say watch the last two because Uda Juan has his story is so tragic. You know it's going to end. I mean, yes, they could have all lived, but
it ends badly. But correct me if I'm wrong from what I've seen on Twitter. It ends, badly. But for him, he at least, I sound like I'm quoting like a country song, but he found his home and he was able to like be there with it. You know? Actually, I'm being ready to quote a Billy Joel song. It was ridiculous. Anyway,
Which one?
oh my god, it's an old Billy Joel song.
one?
It's the Ballad of Billy the Kid.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh, that
right.
song. Gets me every time.
But it does every time. It's ridiculous. But that's what it reminded me of. All the ending. Like, even though he was dying, he was finally dying for something he believed in and with the person that he loved, for lack of a better
it was a beautiful,
description.
they were two beautiful deaths. They found each other at the end, and that was really the relationship of the show,
Okay.
Yang Se-jung and Udo Hwan. So for them to essentially die because of the sacrifices they came back together. There were I don't want you to have to relive all of the sword stabbing stomach things that happened, but
They did more in episode 13, 14 as well?
13, 14, Udo Hwan stabs
Again?
stabs Yang Se-jung in the same place where Yang Se-jung had stabbed Udo Hwan.
With affection?
It's sort of,
Nice.
all sorts of feelings.
So many
Oh,
feelings.
honestly, in that age, how did any young man live past the age of 25?
Right?
I think it was impossible. But
Okay, but you say I should watch the final 2 episodes.
watch the final 2 episodes in maybe the last minute of 14.
Okay.
But they come back to each other. They find each other again, and they really they both confess to each other about pain and anger and what is home and who is family and what really was my country for them. And then they both die. So
Aww. But they get to be reincarnated in better lives.
yes, because you know what? There was no way they could live in Bangwon's country. And we know Bangwon, real person, he lives.
Yeah.
So
And
it makes
how
sense.
did John Hyuk wrap it up? Because I remember seeing things on Twitter where even though he got the spot he wanted, it didn't look like he was horribly, like he was happy. He won, but was he happy about? Am I asking the right question?
This is the brilliance of Jang Hyuk, that you get 18 different emotions in like 15 seconds.
Yeah,
he was
he's so
incredible. The people he has to kill, the people he has to betray. He does not win his father's love. But he ends up on the throne, and he has to tell himself, "You did a good job." It's like
oh yeah.
so. It was really
Wow. The
He's
cost,
amazing.
the cost of war.
Yes.
Oh,
It was a cruel time, but it was a beautiful show.
All right, I will finish the show, and then we'll do a final thoughts on it.
Yeah.
Do that. Okay.
Alrighty.
And then we'll dig in.
Yes.
The whole thing all at once. It'll be delicious. And one that I actually did finish, but I unfortunately got spoiled on Twitter, and I'm so angry about it because the person who spoiled it hated the ending, and so I went into it with kind of, because it's someone that I really respect on Twitter, and they hated the ending, and I got spoiled on it, and so I was like, damn it.
Oh,
so
the
I go
Lies
into
Within.
the Lies Within. So I go in, and I go to watch the Lies Within finale, and I know already how it's gonna end, so I didn't get the visceral experience of finding
you had
out
expectations.
Oh, I'm so
because
bummed
I
for
know
you.
because it was bonkers, man.
Screaming at the television.
He cut off his own. He
He-
dismembered
what?
himself.
He planned it.
I'm not even watching the show, and oh my god. Yeah.
He was dying. He wanted to use his death to finally take down his own father. And he planned it. He arranged
all
it.
of it.
That's insane.
It was
Yes.
bonkers. Yeah. And
Oh
then
my God.
the final piece, I was so bummed out because I knew it was coming the whole time. I was like, I knew he was dead, and I knew it was coming, that he had done the whole thing. And so the big reveal at the end when the heart showed up, I was like,
Oh my god.
oh yeah, his heart showed up. So I knew you knew that the buddy killed him. But it was like, that whole story, I was like, wait, what?
You
I
didn't
was-
get to have that beautiful
No.
moment where you go from hating
No,
his best
right.
friend to going, oh my God, it was so tragic.
I didn't. It was so tragic.
Ugh.
They were best friends till the end.
Till the end.
Even though they set us up for 16 episodes that the best friend was like evil and machinations and all. I was so sad because it was so good. It was so good.
This show.
Yeah,
It was
fantastic.
Wow. Fantastic.
And I have to say that even though once they wrapped that storyline up, then they kind of did the wrap ups with everybody else. I got choked up when they were at the gravesite.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
All of the ghosts.
Yeah.
It was beautiful that they all found some sort of solace, you know.
Oh, it was just so well
Wow.
done. It was though I will say my only thing that I was kind of like, come on. Like I get it kind of because you had to give Dismembered Boy like a final goodbye, but I didn't feel they earned that last spot.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I wanted to
Oh,
be
it
Eamon
should have
Key.
been- oh, right.
I thought Eamon Key
Eamon Key-
earned the final frame.
Yes.
Oh.
I think
he
so
didn't,
too.
he didn't get the
That's
final.
odd.
Yeah, they gave it to the
Yu Young
and
her
her
husband.
husband. And I mean, it
You're
was
right.
beautiful and it was lovely.
No, it
but
should have been Eamon
I
Key.
felt like Eamon Key
And
earned
his
that final
sister.
frame. But
Interesting.
that was a if you
Well,
are a
that's
crime,
crazy.
yo, it was
That was good.
nuts.
Oh my god.
And just watching people like come to the realization that is what happened and like, what?
Yeah, it was amazing.
wow.
Oh,
But
yeah.
how awesome for a show to surprise
Oh, yeah.
everyone
Oh,
that
yeah.
way. Yeah.
Like I don't think there was a person out there who would have guessed that ending.
No, there was nothing that tipped you
No.
towards that.
It was
But yet you didn't question it
No.
when it was revealed. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a good show.
It was amazing.
That's a good show.
It was amazing.
was
Oh god.
Wow.
If you are a crime procedural, you need to watch this.
Yes. Yeah.
Not only for us gushing about Eamon Key every week with one of the best performances I've ever seen of his.
Oh, yeah.
But the story was just good. So good.
That's awesome.
And one more finale this week. Pegasus Market.
I would like, I'm not currently an employee anywhere, but I would like an employee ID made of solid gold encrusted with diamonds.
Oh my god, right?
With $300.
With $300.
Like the Louis Vuitton strap.
Yeah. Right?
Actually, I don't care about the strap, but I like the rest of it.
But what loved about that was that it was like an Olympic ceremony,
Oh my
like
God.
or Nobel Peace Prize bestowing this ribbon.
Did
on
you guys
every
get
single
emotional? I got emotional over them all getting
I got totally
IDs.
choked up.
I was like, why am my notes? I'm like, I'm getting emotional over badges.
This is the best character goodbye ever.
Like, oh my god! And then they did a curtain
call at the end.
Oh my God.
Like it was an entire theatrical performance.
God,
it was
I
so
loved it.
And he
so
comes out
much.
and he does a reprise on all the different
Oh my
dances.
God.
And they're like, not that one,
Not
not
that
that
one.
one, not that. And he brings out the bar and they're like, not that one. And he dresses up like
show-
Santa Claus.
And I loved that manager Moon was basically the smartest guy in the room the whole time, and it all came down to him. Oh my God, the found family, and I mean, they set us up for the season 2 in the web series that we already know is
Yeah.
coming. And Kim Byung-chul has to be in this. There's no way he can't
yes.
be in it. Because for a minute there, I thought maybe he really wasn't going to be in the web series because he was going to be the president. And then when he came back, I was like, I'm so excited.
The show is just perfectly delightful.
It really
and
is.
surprising, and you should watch it if you haven't, because nothing could make you laugh so much and then have these real tender moments in it. It was so well done.
It was just so well done. And if you are a found family person, please.
Yes.
This is like the biggest found family
And
ever.
they even say it at the end.
Yeah.
They're like, we're a family. We can't leave.
Right?
He's part of our family. He can't leave.
Oh, yeah, and
He needs to come back.
I love the fact that Miju actually used the old. We did a callback with the blood packet.
Oh my god, it was
fantastic.
That was so awesome.
I was just so. It's such a well constructed show, and it's just it's perfect.
And Kang Ho-soo kept doing I had forgotten to mention this earlier, but when he's the king of
Yes.
customer satisfaction, he does the thing. I was like, this sounds familiar. I think I've heard this in other shows.
Oh yeah, I love it so much. It's
So
so good.
So much to love. The music was amazing. Oh, and I think you mentioned, not for this show, but you have a thing for guys in backward baseball caps.
I have mentioned.
I don't think I've ever mentioned I have a thing for bald guys.
Oh no!
Really?
Really?
I like
So
I
you
like
were
the bald look.
you were enjoying the seaweed.
Which we know is actually his real hair. I'm like, there's no way that's not his real hair. But they're like, your wig is crooked. And it flies off, and he's bald. I'm like, wow, I never thought I'd be like.
And all of a sudden, Karen's like, suddenly, hello.
But I will say
so
this
funny.
about him as an actor. I don't necessarily have an actor crush, but he was just so hilarious, that actor.
He's a great character actor.
Great character
Yeah.
So now I kind of want to follow his trajectory.
Of
Oh
course.
yeah, I
Other
mean,
shows
we
that
loved
he's
him
been
in Prison Playbook. I
yeah.
mean, he's a really great.
He's great.
Yeah.
And I fully embrace my actor crush on Kim Byung-chul. Absolutely. Are you kidding? I was like, yes. All in. All in on that.
Thank you, Pegasus Market,
Yes.
for all the joy.
Wednesday, Thursday, we have one entry. It's new. It's 9.9 billion won woman.
I didn't watch that.
I don't think you should.
I don't think you should.
Oh,
Oh, no.
dark.
No.
Dark.
It's beyond dark.
It's-
Oh no.
It's psychologically
it's like-
disturbing.
yes, and physically, because
Yes.
our lead Cho Yo-jung is physically tortured by her husband, and they showed a lot of it.
Yeah.
Which I'm surprised, because this is KBS
Right?
Wow.
or KBS 2.
Yeah. I think it's KBS. But still, KBS and
Still.
KBS 2 are getting a little edgier.
This
yeah.
was definitely dark.
So dark.
Cruel. These people are all making horrible decisions that
Horrible.
hurt other people.
Yes.
So I only watched episode 1. I'm in, but I could not turn on episode 2 yet.
I watched.
the hour.
Yeah.
This is a
Yeah, it's broken into half
broken
hours.
into half hours. So
Half hours.
I
Okay.
got through
I watched the first hour.
both hours.
You did?
So yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I watched both premiere episodes, like
Okay.
so the 2 hours.
So
yeah.
episodes 1 through 4 with the half-hour format.
yeah.
I hate everyone equally.
Yeah.
And that's my problem with
Yeah.
it. There's no one that
no
I'm
one you
actually
cheer for.
rooting for. Even though our lead woman is in a horrible situation.
Yeah.
She still is making, and again, I'm not saying that we don't all make bad choices, and there are shows that I'm watching where bad choices are made around the table. But for some reason, I don't understand these bad choices across the board. The only
Right.
character that I really am enjoying is Officer Min's wife.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The condescending
Yeah.
frenemy.
Because she at least is
She calling people in their stuff, or
she at least
She's dripping with privilege.
She's dripping with privilege, but's the wrong word. She knows it. And it's unlike Officer Min or our lead female or the husband, who all believe that they live in a different world.
Right.
Where Officer Min is like, of course I have a wife, but I like you. And like, so has all these, and creates this weird world in which what he's doing is okay.
Yeah.
And our lead is, she's being abused and she's in a horrible relationship, but she continues to go through the motions and, and it doesn't find a way out. Like, so she does this thing with I keep calling Officer Min.
Lee
Ji-hoon, thank you. Because Lee Ji-hoon is just, I don't know if she's his or escape. So there's like all these, everyone has got this falsehood to them.
Yes.
Except the wife. The wife
Oh, I
knows
see.
exactly who she is.
I see.
She knows exactly who everybody is in the room.
Yeah.
And she'll call you out on it, and she knows she's an asshole about it. But
she has awareness of herself.
yeah,
it sounds
so
like.
there's something about her that is the only one that I'm not rooting for her per se,
Right.
but I don't actively hate her.
This feels a little Henry James to me. It's very,
wow.
the capacity of cruelty that people can throw on each other and the decisions that they make, which are ultimately so harmful to their own selves. I'm just fascinated by it. So I think it literally, as I mentioned, has to be an episode of this and then an episode of Leverage. And then maybe I'll go to bed without feeling completely stressed and filled with anxiety.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Powerful show.
It's just, I'm not sure it's one that I can continue.
I can see why.
Because it's just...
But I can also see that Cho Yo-jung, it had to be her.
Oh, it had to be her. Because again, it's kind of, we've talked about this, but you didn't watch it, that Perfect Wife show that I watched.
Oh.
Like, she was wackadoodle. Like, she was like the wife.
She was.
Think about the wife in this show, in 99 Billion Won Woman, and make her insane. And that's the character she played in Perfect Wife. And she's so good at that. She's so good at that, like compartmentalizing things and as an actor. Oh,
because this
she's
is her follow-up
brilliant.
to Parasite.
Yeah.
So you knew it had to be a heavyweight show.
Yeah.
So,
And it just might be too heavy for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was actually going to check it out. But
Oh,
no. Oh,
Now
no.
that I'm hearing you,
No,
I'm like,
no.
Once he
No.
starts bashing
Yeah.
her around and tossing her in the bath, no.
Yeah, no. Oh, no. It was horrible.
It was
It was
bad.
awful. It was awful. Yeah.
Guess
no.
I don't need to watch this.
Yeah.
show.
Monday, Tuesday, because we went backwards this week because Jen really wants to talk about VIP last. So that's what we're going to do.
Sometimes you want to save the best for
Sometimes
last.
you just want to save it. I just have so many thoughts.
Oh, so
and
many
it's-
thoughts.
And
Oh my gosh.
And this angst brings me joy, unlike the other pieces of angst that we talk about, which did not. So we just reversed it this week. But we do have to quickly talk about the Tale of Nokdu finale.
Yeah.
Because of the offset of episodes and then we were out for the holiday and all that. I didn't actually get a chance to watch it till this week. It was delightful. I mean, I thought it was a little rushed for me personally because I thought there's a moment where Nokdu comes back and saves her, and I'm like, wait, this is not a dream sequence, and so it was a little rushed for me. But it was, it was it was heartfelt and it was sweet and it was, delightful to the end. And the assassins and everybody all ends up on the island that Nokdu started off on, and they all now live there. And his mom finally gets to leave the palace because the king gets overthrown finally, and his only request is that the queen is allowed to leave. And so, evil prince, who really wears black warrior gear well, he allows that to happen. And so the final shot is the queen finally coming to shore at Nokdu's island with the wife. And it was lovely, and I really enjoyed it. But there's really it ended well. It was, I know people are loving it. I Go Hae-rang is still my historical choice of 2019. But yeah, Tale of Nokdu was amazing, and I have to applaud the Widow Assassin team. They were fantastic to the end. They were so great. I love them so much.
Spin-off, please.
Right?
Oh, wow, yeah.
All right. And now,
Okay, let me get my notes.
4 episodes of VIP, people.
Oh my gosh.
7, 8, 9, 10. The reveal, all of it.
Oh my
The
God.
fallout.
Oh my God.
Where do we start?
This show, it makes me so tense, but I love it. I love every second of it.
Yeah, it's like, who's around the corner? Who's he talking to? Who are they talking to on the phone?
know.
Who do we not see in the shot?
God,
Who do we
so
not hear on the other end
amazing.
of the phone? Who is sending the text message?
I want them all to get what they want, but it's going to destroy everybody.
Right?
Oh man.
I seriously, like, it's we've said this off camera a few times, but I recognize, like, everything they're doing. Like, I recognize the mistakes, but I understand all of it.
Yes.
Like, you're like, oh no, don't do that. But you're like,
That's exactly what I was like. That is dumb. That is such a dumb choice, and I totally understand.
Why you're doing
Totally.
it. It's just, it's
really,
so,
but her.
it's so
He had an
visceral.
affair with her.
Oh, but and again,
The
it's
look on his face, I want to just smack it right off.
I'm a Isang Yoon apologist,
I
so.
know.
And I'm really not, because it's you can tell that whatever happened between them, and I'm not even sure that it was a physical relationship. I mean, it could be. I don't know. I'm just guessing at this point because there's.
I don't want to see that.
I don't want to
Jesus
see that. I
Christ.
just don't.
Yeah.
But there is some common ground between the two of them where if he's not telling anybody about this father of his because he was born of an affair, and just like Yuri was born of an affair, and so they have this common ground. So if he hasn't told anybody this, and the only person who actually knows about it is someone who actually understands it, I can understand why he would go down some path.
Right.
What made me so angry about that, though, is that he hid that from his wife.
Absolutely.
Probably because she was on the opposite side of that. Where
Exactly.
her mother left him. But I'm like, if you weren't upfront about that before you even married her,
Hence the drama.
Right?
what did you expect to happen?
I know, but he recognizes that she married her mom, essentially.
Right. Exactly. So she married her mom. We don't know who he married, but it's just it's fascinating to me. And SBS just released like this week sometime like a super cut of all of the Sungjun and Yuri scenes together, like in a timeline, like in an actual timeline of how it all played out.
know.
Wow.
And
I loved
it is,
it,
and I loved it.
and I hated it.
Oh yeah, it was.
I can't.
Oh my God, it was fascinating to watch because you're like, oh. Because it only looks like whatever happened between the two of them only started in like June.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't
Of
that,
this year. It wasn't that long.
Like a few months ago.
And so then it was over. And this is my only problem with Yuri. Honey, he's married. Like, I get it. You have feelings for him because he's actually nice to you.
Right.
But he's married.
Yes.
So what are you doing?
But her point of view is, why can't I have what I want?
Right. Because I've
Which-
never had what I wanted in my life.
Oh, she's going to go to the mat for this. Oh.
I think that's. I mean, unfortunately, not unfortunately, because I'm not really fond of her character. I understand her character because we've all been 25 and done stupid
things.
shit.
And that's the part where I'm like,
Yeah.
and I understand that, but oh my gosh, stop being so selfish.
But we all know that she doesn't win in the end.
No.
There's no effing way.
No, she can't.
She can't.
She can't.
There's no way.
That would be shocking.
Yeah. So
If the story
But
went
the
that
question
direction.
is, will Jainara lose?
Well, and how far is she?
I
She's
don't
like,
know.
let's all go to hell together. And I
Yeah.
could not
Right.
believe she actually
Oh my God, I loved it.
Oh.
Throws the phone
They
out.
say
Oh my
they're
God,
in
it
love.
was-
I'm like, she did
oh
not.
My God,
I'm like,
it was
oh,
so
she did.
fantastic. I will say that of the only misstep from like a structural, like from the story standpoint, was when she was like, "Oh, you're allergic to nuts." I'm like, "You're not gonna do that. You're not that dumb. You guys have been hiding this.
yeah.
You two have
Yes,
been
she is.
hiding this." For months, you're not gonna slip up in front of the wife over something stupid
The
like
wife
nuts
and your parents.
or your
Or your
father,
father.
with nuts that are visible that
Sure.
anyone could see. It's not like it was hidden in the custard. I mean, there was pistachio nuts in the base. Like even I could see that. I mean, the man's not an idiot. I mean, he's an idiot, but he's gonna know there's nuts there.
Not about his life.
And his wife is sitting right there, and she knows about his damn nut allergy.
Oh,
like,
that's interesting.
come
That
on.
that actually, I found
So-
that very.
So I thought I couldn't
Realistic.
tell. I couldn't tell. I mean, it was. I couldn't tell if it was a power play on Yuri's part.
No,
or,
I think that was just.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just that was my only misstep in how tight this thing is.
I don't know, because I'm
personally.
pretty sure she sent the original text. So yeah.
So I don't know if she was trying to bring. Yeah. So yeah, it's just so good. I just find
we
it.
have 6 episodes. This is
Yeah.
gonna be
I don't-
good.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm super excited about. So we've already got the fallout. So we now have 6 episodes to see how that all plays out, and I'm so excited.
And what choices are people going to
Right?
make from this point on?
Oh my God.
telling you.
And this is
For
only
all of
one
our
couple. We
characters.
still have 2 more. We have
Yeah.
2 other couplings that are happening
Yes,
that are
yes.
fascinating.
Yes.
We have the woman, we have I forgot her name, but we got the pregnant woman with her
Yeah.
husband. And I thought his line at the end, he's like, I might be an idiot, but you should have at least talked to me about this. Like, I
Yeah.
was like, oh yeah. Again, I'm like, these are all bad choices y'all are
yes,
making, but you
very good.
understood all of it.
Oh yes,
Right?
exactly, exactly.
Oh, this show's
Yep.
so good.
Yeah.
I love it so much. I cannot wait for Monday. Ah! Anyway, that's our week.
Yes, it is.
Right?
Good week.
It was
It was
crazy
such
2
a-
weeks.
It was,
yeah.
that's right.
Yeah,
It was
that's
2
right, yeah.
weeks.
Since we were off.
So good. I feel like we're down to like 3 shows for
I think
next
we've got
week.
stuff coming up though, right?
Oh, we do.
We've
That's
got
right.
a
We've
bunch
got
of stuff dropping.
Stove League.
Finally,
And next Saturday, you guys, we have our live watch for Crash Landing on You. It's going to be Saturday at noon. What am I trying to say?
Pacific Standard
Thank
Time.
you. I'm like, what was I saying?
Yeah, so what you want to do is you want to queue up Netflix, and then if you can, grab another device and talk to us on YouTube, because you comment, we'll talk to you live.
Yes.
And we'll all watch it together.
Oh, we'll all watch it together. We had so much fun when we did this for Memories of the Alhambra. Oh my God.
Yes.
And all of the other movies we've done, but we seem to do a Hyungbin drama every holiday.
I like this
December.
tradition.
Yes,
I like this
love
holiday
it.
tradition.
I love it
very much.
So we will see you all on Saturday and then again on our weekly watch list. We're the K3. I'm Jen.
I'm Karen.
I'm Marisa.
And you can check out some Hyungbin goodness right here. Find out what his chemistry is going to look like on Crash Landing on You.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Bye.